Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's episode of The Long Dark. All are welcome in this quiet little shard of the internet, unless you're trying to sell me something, in which case things will be interesting. I hope everybody's day is going well. So here is the current situation. Will Mackenzie is obviously in the coastal highway. He is starting to, I won't say thrive exactly, but definitely his survival chances are significantly improving. One of the things we needed to do yesterday was collect firewood. That's been done, some of which was converted into a furniture workbench. The first trade was made for flour, and so now we're hoping for another aurora so that further trades can take place. Hopefully, I think matches might be available. I certainly need salt, although I can collect some of that. And I can't remember what the weather was like when last we looked, but we shall now find out. I can't remember what time of day it was, to be honest. It is evening. One of the things I can't... Yeah, oops. I managed to get myself, I think, one key over from where I should. Ah, that's interesting. So here's our food supply. Here is what is remaining to be cooked. This is awfully reassuring, it has to be said. And actually, what I probably ought to do, unless Mr. Wolf is around, is see if I can't take the opportunity to grab some more fur. I do need fur, and I do mean the tree and not the animal. There is a bothersome wolf way over there at the moment, but hopefully it will leave me unscathed. There should be fallen branches over in this direction. Oh, I'm not, am I? I'm going to have my usual situation. Always need sticks. Hope nothing snuck up on me there. Ah, here is fur, I think. Yes.
if I can drop any of this gear.
It's almost enough for a meat curing box. This is the point at which, when the limbs just harvested respawn, I hope they come back as fir and not cedar. In the past, I swear the game has deliberately set out
It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
to frustrate me in that respect. I can't believe I was hanging out there, inadvertently smelling a fresh cooked fish. It's not a recommended option. So 1, 2, 3, yeah, and that should be, there's my little cedar pile. I only have 9 fur. Yeah, I think I do need 10. I always forget, and it's always 10. Yep. Okay. Let's see. That's curing. That's all curing. And I should actually be able to start making a new bow. Yep. Oop, that. I wonder how long it's going to let me do this for. That's all right. I can live with that. Hello, you are Maria Twitchy. It is going well so far for something which just got started. How are you doing? You know what? I can put that away. What am I doing? Ah. That's what I'm doing. Apologies for the extreme darkness. That's the nature of the game. So, hoping for an aurora tonight, so that decisions can be made about... Actually, I need salt, so... And look at that! We are fortunate, are we not?
What's the latest? Like it or not, this is all I have.
Let's see. Ooh. I do actually want that, except for the fact that it needs a car battery. Salt. Yes. Let's grab... Yeah, let's grab a salt.
That's enough for now.
And I should be able to make a bit more progress on my survival bow. Especially if I take out the bits that I need. That always helps. Ah, sorry. That was YouTube. Not YouTube, I do apologize. Twitch. I have no control over that. There weren't any matches on offer unless I completely missed them. Oh, I didn't scroll down far enough, did I? Well, oh well. No one's ever claimed me of being particularly observant. I genuinely didn't see matches available. Oh, you're kidding me. Let me get to the end and then said, nope, that's enough. Oh, blast. I didn't see it. I genuinely didn't see it. Six minutes. I had 6 minutes left. Oh, I love your confidence there. How many matches have I got? I've got 28 matches, so I can conceivably afford to wait for the next trade. Trapped. That was profoundly foolish. Hey, Johnny, how are you doing? When are you seeing your fur babies? Eugene? I know you said you were seeing them soon. Oh, no, that's not good. All right. Can you see what I did there? Oh, yeah. I can understand that. Oh, look at that. I'm almost organized. Almost. That's not encouraging. Oh, and as usual, whenever I just randomly grab a piece of meat, I always grab the smallest possible. you go. It's the principle of the thing. And I didn't. So, I mean, I didn't want to go traipsing off Desolation Point for a battery. And while I have done that before, I don't feel like doing it right at this split second. If this was any other difficulty level, I would... Yeah, no, that's a valid point. I mean, I could do it. There's nothing to... I say, yeah, it's certainly doable. Oh, you're kidding me. Cabin fever risk. Wonderful. That's just what I need. Middle of a blizzard, and it's going to say, "Oh no, I'm going to give." I spent most of yesterday's live stream outside. Blasted game. Let's see. What can I do to improve myself, so to speak? That's good-ish. Getting there. I could certainly do that. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. What was I thinking I was going to repair? That. Might as well get that out of the way with. That actually kind of is in the process of needing fixing. That will soon, but that's manageable. Don't really need to be carrying the coffee with me. Oh, wait a minute. That's not an appropriate place to put it. I hardly ever use it, and it irritates me. I mean, yeah, if I'm going to be doing any climbing, absolutely. But, Hey, Tony! How's life treating you? Okay. You won't be able to resist. Yes, while everybody was waiting to come online, I did in fact dash out to pick up the fur. That's why I have 9 fur. Push come to shove, I can always use that for burning stuff. Yeah, that's really, really, really unpleasantly cold. What am I going to do? Let's see. Yeah, that is 10, and I do need the salt. Yeah. Okay. Hooks, line, no sinkers. Alright, just to make you happy. You're not doing me any favors here. How cold is it in one of these vehicles? Oh, look at that. It's actually warm in here. I can sit in the car, look out at the snow swirling around me. Try and do something about my... Oh, it's getting cold. Now it's getting cold.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
I could just get that one last piece of... How did I miss the matches? That's really irritating. Matches were definitely on my mind, but then I kind of got fixated on the salt. Because I would have sworn I looked down that list of stuff available and I didn't see matches. Alright, what else can I make that I might or might not want? Oh, I know what I can do. Because I need to remanufacture my arrows. No, where are they? So the plan for today had been to go out and harvest that deer on the ice. And actually, I'm tempted to, except as has been observed, I've been grinding through my matches entirely too quickly. Let's see if I can even see it. No, I should be able to see it from here, but I'm not. Right, we will do some stick collection. You know what I could do? I could, actually.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Oh, that was not a great idea.
Something's gotta go.
Yeah, too late for that. I misjudged the... Oops. I misjudged that badly. Really badly. But what we can try and do is... go sleep in the car. I didn't... I needed the fish. Sorry, the wood. So I spent time getting the wood. Then it turned very dark. And I don't feel like going across the ice in this. And then it got very, very cold. Which is a bit disconcerting. Well, not that it's cold, but I messed that up. Oh, what's my actual risk at? It's actually been somewhat mitigated. Let's see what this is like. Yeah. There we go. I sorted that out. And it's just warm enough in here at the moment that I can get away with this for now. Oh. Should have grabbed some food. I don't want to cancel the trade, unfortunately. Oh, one thing I can do. Right, why did I just transfer that over? That's not making any sense. Oh, thought I'd picked that up. So that's got all my arrows reclaimed. Well, the other thing about doing a day's fishing is it'll put me in a position to take stuff to for the trader. I know it's not 4 hours sleep, but still. Well, it might have been a free fire day, but it's not a great day for that. But I am sheltered here, so what I can do is do a bit of cooking. And if the wind stops, I'm in a good position to head out. Actually, those aren't the best decisions. Ooh. Wow. Well, now. Have I got everything I might want for the trip? The simple answer is grab some of my cedar.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Fishing! Yay! Does it have a door? I know you said this before. I have an emotional attachment to this one. And I'd have to go to this one anyway because that's where my tip-ups are. Which one on the right do you mean? That one? Or...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And besides which, that's not closer to home. The definition of closer to home, I think, is a little bit skewed. That one, I assume you mean? I like this one because it allows me to shoot the bear more easily, but, you know, that's just me. And this is going to get windy. And I have water here. I still think your definition of closer to home leaves a little to be desired. Yeah, Eugene, that is not closer. If I have to take a travois with all the fish, that's a straight shot. This one looks further away. Who's actually done the measurement? I don't know. Honestly, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I'm really not seeing a particular benefit of this one over the other. Yeah, but this way, you see, whatever. I will keep the viewership happy and do what I do not wish to do.
Come on. Come on.
Well, that's going to the timber wolf spawning is going to be the same, regardless of which side I am. And I have never seen timber wolves in the coastal highway. Yeah, I think it's 6 of one, half of this of the other. But that's all right. I'm probably wrong. Always am. I don't think I've ever been right when I've disagreed with you. Hands up if anybody's ever... No, I've never had a single timber wolf here. And we got that thing out here, which I will inevitably lure in and shoot at some point. So, yeah, I've got... Given the amount of time I've spent here, which includes... How many times have I seen the Quonset moose now? Twice? I've never seen a timber wolf. Well, let's see if we can persuade our friendly local. He's not happy either. Took one sniff and said nope. Unless there's a bear approach. No, I have seen bear and wolf in the same time. This is not an ideal situation for shooting him. Still, gives us something to do. And now I don't know where it is. Oh, whoops. Ah, that's discouraging. That's really discouraging.
I need to drop something.
Pretty much. What did I need for the trade? I can't remember. 3 kilograms. 1, 2. No, it's not. But it's close enough. Oh, yes, yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant the little amount that I had on me. No, you're quite right. But seeing as I'm here, I may as well stop and do a proper fish. One harvested wolf.
Too much stuff to carry.
Oh, come on, you could give me some nice big fish. If there is a danger here that I have experienced in the past, is attracting the bear over there. Now, I don't know whether you were around for that, Eugene, but I think Danny was. There was the time that I was in that hut over there, and at one point, I had two bears in the same picture at the same time. So the bear from the cave had gone past me and was over here, and the bear from the road was sort of in that direction. So you could actually frame them and the entirety of the money. Were you here the time, Danny, when I had two black bears on Mystery Lake in the same picture frame at the same time? I think you were there. Or am I just not remembering things? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that was I'm not sure if mildly entertaining is the word. I can't remember if that was one of the times I got two bears at once. This is arguably one of the I think I've said this before. This is arguably one of the coziest moments in the game. I think so. I've got 14 of that, 2 of that, plus whatever I've got on me, and a bunch of sticks. So yes, I think I do. I've gotten through the night on less, so I think I'm good. Hopefully ready for the trade in the morning. Yeah. that has sort of developed into the pattern, hasn't it? You know, you spend the night in the hut, you fish through the night, get yourself some. And I'll be honest, I like doing this, not because it's cozy, although that's part of it. Well, okay, so I like doing it because it's cozy. It is an excellent way to clear the ice of wolves if you're slightly careful about things. It is somewhat relaxing because generally speaking, and I'm really speaking for everybody who is watching who might not be familiar with the game. This is cozy. This is your apart from a vacation in the ravine. This is cozy. And you don't get too many cozy places in this game or opportunities. This is one. And I have done on a previous run at least twice. I think I spent Christmas vacation in the ravine, which was kind of pleasant. And I think before that I spent Thanksgiving in the ravine as well on that particular run. So that was kind of nice for a couple of days. You can hunt, you can get rabbits, you can get resources. It's a nice, the ravine's nice. The only other place that comes close, and this doesn't apply so much in Interloper, is the transfer pass. If there are deer. Hang on.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
What? You mean this one? Yeah. I know it's looking way into the future, but yeah, I do plan for a Christmas live stream like last year. Last year I was not going to wear the Santa hat. I think I even said as much, and then I ended up wearing the Santa hat. I actually got given that by somebody in my local pocket Tesco's. Because I went looking I wanted a decent Santa hat. Couldn't find one. Could find cheap ones, but I wanted a decent Santa hat, And I went to the local local Tesco's, the one of those that's in the garages, mini mart, if you like. And I asked them if they and there's a lady there that I've known to say hello to for years. So if you're watching, hello Goldie. She won't be. And said, "Do you have any Santa hats?" She said, "No, but I've got one in the back you can have," and she just gave it to me. So that sort of put the seal on it that I was going to be wearing the Santa hat. Oh, what's even funnier is I knew my son had a Santa hat. And asked if I could borrow that. And the answer was yes, I could, but it wasn't usable because it had green bands on it. And of course, my chroma system is set up for green. I mean, I suppose I could set it up for blue, or actually I could set it up for any color I wanted. That's the great thing about, I'm about to get technical here. That's the great thing about virtual green screens. You can make the background any color you want. You may not believe it, but I do not have a... And this again is for those of you who don't know me. You don't... It looks like I have a green screen, right? I don't. There is no physical green screen behind me. This is one of the strengths of using an M series Mac to do virtual green screens. So no, there is actually no physical green screen behind me. I do have one. It's over there. But anyway, yeah, no, the fact that it's green, like I say, one of the great things about a virtual green screen, make it blue, you could do that. Make it purple with pink spots. Okay, I don't necessarily recommend you do that, but you could. And one of the reasons that the Mac is so good at that is because virtual green screens recognize your outline. That's an AI function. Now, I've tried doing that on my gaming system. Doesn't work. But you can get it to work. It's not good at it. It won't even keep up with the webcam, let allow me to do anything else. But because the M4 chip has 16 neural cores, it handles it without any trouble at all at 60 frames a second. And that little box is actually 800 by 800 pixels. So it's, yeah, very useful. And there was your brief technical look into aspects of streaming that you might not otherwise get.
Something's gotta go.
I do need to make some more water.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Everything triggered all at once. Oh, yes. That and bears that don't try and tear the hut apart from around you when you shoot them.
I need to drop something.
It wouldn't have occurred to me, to be honest. I would have gone and done traditional fishing. But, you know, I mean, it's a perfectly reasonable concept, isn't it?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Stop griping, Mackenzie. Oh, I misinterpreted that. Yeah, no. Plus, it's the whole conservatism thing. Fishing, because that's what everyone's used to, is conservative. You know it works, you know how it behaves. If you are in a long-term run, having something suddenly thrown at you that's new becomes a bit more of a gamble. I mean, there are ways to mitigate that risk. You know, you can say, right, I will try this, but I will fish in the traditional fashion as well. So yeah, you definitely do that. But there is a certain, you know, this is why we've always done it. We know it works. We know the mechanics. It's mentally safe. And to try something new, yeah. Oh, I'm funny with the travois. I think the moment I realized I could make one, I pushed for that pretty much as soon as I decently could. It then turned out to be not quite as useful as I thought, but for some things, yeah, it's profoundly useful. Because I tried going long distance with it, say between Mystery Lake and I had this idea. I'd go to Mystery Lake and I'd be able to take all my stuff with me. And yeah, you kind of can, but then there are going to be places where you have to unload everything, go to a place where you can start traveling with the droid again and refill it up. So you lose the flow, so to speak. I use it for bears and for taking stuff to, and if I don't want to stink. These are some awfully small trout. Oh yeah, for that it's really, really, really useful. And hauling stuff to the trader. You know. 2 batteries and 17 kilograms of meat plus your entire oil supply. Yeah, you know. I think I experimented with that for Anna, didn't I?
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Dopes. Not sure how I got into the crafting menu there. Could have sworn I had 2 tinkles. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, you're making me cringe. Just thinking about it. Don't do that. Ah. Right, talking of tinkles, I am going to take my traditional, 1 hour and 15-minute break. I will be back in a couple of minutes. Yeah, I can sympathize. Oh, sorry, I'm back. Hopefully I wasn't too sudden. I hope nobody accidentally dropped their tea or coffee as a result. And the reason I'm making so much water is why not? I'm here, I have a fire. I might as well. That's, um, did everything? No, not everything. Oh, excuse me. Coffee burps. Yes, that's true. It's almost a matter of preference, isn't it? The thing about the water is it lets me sleep. So, yeah, I can certainly understand. Valid point. Ah, another beautiful day in the long dark. I feel a little guilty now, because I made the title of this just Endure. And here I am, safe and snug, and cooking fish. This is what endurance in the long dark can look like. Yeah, there is that too. Oh yeah. Cold, 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 cold. And a good stash of water for the trader, although I will be taking a bunch of this with me. Well, with a bit of luck, it'll warm up enough that I don't have to... Oh, don't tempt them. You know that Hinterland have considered that. Oh, you freaking wolf. You respawned in a hurry? I should have taken the shot. Gonna have to deal with him. Oh, look at that. I managed to be just in exactly the right place to do this. Thank you. Wasn't a bad shot. We now have an impromptu feather farm. And an impromptu... Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. Freezing here. Ah, it's the warmth from the hut. Ah. Oh, that's funny. Oh, well, now that I'm at level 5 on the bow, and I can do things like crouch, that does make things a lot easier. And I suppose, technically speaking, my critical chance will have gone up, and there's more. Oh, great. Ooh, that was risky. Here, wolf. Where did my other arrow go? Oh. That other arrow probably took a massive bounce somewhere along the way. Oh, there it is.
gear's starting to slow me down.
This is not a great day for wandering around. All for them, come to that. What I want to do is get the AI to keep it coming towards me. That'll do. It's been a long time, I think, since I had 4 wolves with single shots in one session. Yes! Yeah, that's starting to work out. If only I was actually in a position to spend significant time harvesting the stuff, but what I can do is dash out and back, and because as soon as the weather clears, I need to get going, and this is not... I mean, I got a bit for a few more hours. Well, do we have anything else on the ice? Okay, so I've got... I can spend no more than 30 minutes or so. A bit of a gamble, this. It's really too cold, but given that I have a nice hot fire right over here.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Oh, I think we're getting luckier. I might just start getting ready to move. Where's my... Where's the tip up I just tipped up? Guess I'm going to be using more of this than I anticipated. Okay, it is turning into a much better day, which is good. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Prioritize the wolf meat. That's got another 20 minutes or so. Did I get everything off this? I did not.
It's starting to weigh me down.
So, is that all the meat? I can always come back for... I can always come back for the fur. Oh, there's another wolf. You're kidding me. There's another wolf right over there. Ah. Ah. It's kind of funny. And yeah, I'm sort of bringing this fishing session to a close. No, I don't want to do that. There we go. Oh, and he is being very obliging and just coming this way.
All this gear is slowing me down.
I've talked about this before, but the reason I crouch to shoot whenever possible, like if I shoot from up here, I'm shooting downwards. If I shoot from down here, I'm shooting flatter, and it looks like I get a better opportunity to shoot. Unless the wolf does that. That's 5 out of 5. That's the luckiest I've been shooting wolves, I think, ever. Five wolves. Ha. Six wolves. Six wolves. You're joking me. That's ludicrous. Oh no, there's two more. Oh no. They've got me boxed in. The moment I step foot out, I'm stuck.
I would drink almost anything.
Yeah, this is actually difficult. I hadn't realized. They're respawning faster than I can shoot them. One, two, three. Yeah. And this is one of these situations I cannot get out of here without killing them. I'm never going to be able to collect all the guts and all the skin. I need to go and make that trade. It's getting late. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Definitely going to have to. Just for the record, by the way, this is now one of my more successful live streams in terms of concurrent. So thank you everybody for showing up and staying. This is much appreciated. I can assure you this is not exactly typical. I don't think I've ever had so many dead wolves on screen simultaneously, let alone ones that have all gone down to a single shot. This for me is unheard of. I haven't got any wood left. I've got enough for... I haven't got enough for the night. I've got to clear these things out of the way. Because the moment I start heading out that way, they will be upon me like flies on, well, flies on meat. I've never had this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And were it not for the fact there's 2 of them, I would actually take a torch and go after them. Come on then. Here we go. Courage the Cowardly Wolf. One way of testing if I'm getting screen tearing. Oh, I am going to be here all day at this rate. Now I've got to go and make that trade. Let's see, what am I doing? What was the trade? It was 3 kilograms.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Who's good at mental arithmetic? That's 1, 2 and a bit. 1.5. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a couple of the larger bits. That's fine. I know, I probably don't need the torch, but better safe than sorry, hmm? Don't worry. Thank you. I forgot about that. This is the bit at which I look behind me and realize that the bear has come out from the road, wondering what smells so delicious. Yeah, you're probably right. At least I don't have 62 cloth on me. I think I've got 4 or 5. There's that little part of my head that says, suppose I have to make a snow shelter. You know? Yes, this is very true. And for those who are wondering, he doesn't mean toupees. At least I don't think he means toupees.
I think I need to lay down.
Okay. What? Oh, okay, that was from a previous message. What, toupees and rugs are in a separate category menu? So right now what I'm inclined to do is pack up the travois, take what I can back with me, and then, I don't know, return in the morning. I'd stay if I actually had enough wood for the night, and I don't. So, these should still be here tomorrow. So, And you don't know whether you can tell. Yeah, it is getting towards evening, so yep, I think I'm gonna pack up and move out. I don't have time, Eugene, do I? That's the problem. Fire's still going. Alright, I'll compromise. I'll start packing the travois, but
Too heavy.
that's probably enough. 1, 2, 3. I got 20. That's 20 kilograms then. I do really want to harvest that lot. I'm grabbing torches for sticks, and because it's always useful to have. Seeing as I can't leave the fire going, I might as well grab torches. Gonna need the pry bar, aren't I? Oh.
I need to find a place to rest.
Oh, I forgot about my arrow. Yeah, it's... If I had more wood, if I had planned for 2 nights, then I would stay. But I didn't. I have no experience which suggests that what happened today would happen. 8 wolves? I've had 6 in, what was it, Voyager. I had that gun battle on the ice where that was 6 wolves. Well, that's the point. But 8? I've never had 8 wolves. Let alone 8 wolves that all went down when hit with 1 shot. I don't think I've ever had a run like that. That's new to me.
Feels like night is coming.
I mean, I hope it was just the excellence of my shooting and not a bug. Certainly, yes. Certainly my best. And if I'm a little bit lucky, I can benefit from that later. Tomorrow. Oh, for heaven's sake. All I've got to do now is unload all this lot.
Something's gotta go.
I'm going to put the meats for this separately. That's 10. Yep, that's 20 kilos of wolf. So I've got exactly enough for the meat curing box. As I crawl back here. Is there? Oh.
I'm gonna have to leave some.
I thought there was a transfer all, which is what I was doing. Now this will shock Eugene's soul, But I am just going to drop 4 liters of water here. Ah, and that's right. Oh, just goes to show how terrible I am at actually reading what's on the screen. Plus, I wanted to sort it. We are going to sleep for 1 hour. Give the Aurora a chance to settle in. I don't know about that one, Eugene. I really don't.
You're back. Got it. On my way.
Yeah, I've never seen a destroy Mackinac button. Ever. Not once. Not even slightly. It's awfully tempting to think about taking the fur with me. Where is it? No, that's the one I picked up from the fishing hut. Right. Yeah, next thing I can do. Nine. I have 9 fur. Otherwise, I would start making the box, but I've got 9. So... Yes.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
I need a place to dump spare torches. So I've got entirely too many of them. Oh, I do have some good torches. I've harvested the ones I wanted to. Anything below 30% is all harvested. Yeah. That arrow is still intact. It's got one more shot in it. Right. Oh. I'm sorry? Yeah, I have. I've harvested 9. That was everything that was nearby. But I hope there's one more somewhere. Just got to hope there's something else nearby that I've missed. Hang on, how many days is that? Oh, 166. Okay. For half an exciting moment, I thought it said 199 and I was going to get all excited. Yes, yes, it will. That will be something for me. Oh, this is not looking positive. I just need to find... Oh. It's not that early. Late. I just need to find that one last piece of fur at the very least. This is not... This is not sustainable. I need a piece of fur and I need some wood so I can go and... Oh, I've got to go all the way back and get my salt as well. Alright. Right, you're going to have to excuse me a moment while I take care of certain urgent biological requirements. I will be back shortly. Yes, I know. I've been there. Oh, you mean this hut? Don't worry, I'm not going to harvest it now. That's cedar. That's cedar. Um, but no, that's definitely cedar. That's definitely cedar. Unless you mean that one. Okay. But I might have gotten that. That sticks, that sticks. And if you're talking about the cedar that's over here, I already got that. So, unless we head way over there, which is a definite possibility, it is something I will probably have to do. As soon as the weather gives me a bit of a break. Lot of stuff I need to do. That was okay. I saw 2 cedar lots, but yes, you're normally right about these things. So as soon as we get a bit of warmth, and I know I'm going to have something to fix. Oh dear. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Let's fix my trousers. We've been through this before, Eugene. It doesn't always spawn. Certainly doesn't always respawn. Fur. Okay, this is sustainable. So that's cedar. That's cedar. It's left as I exit. Depends which way I'm facing. But here's the thing. If you meant the hut in the corner, I've already been there. You just weren't on the stream when I did. He says with a certain degree of smugness. Yeah, I know this. I know the patch you mean. This house over here. Sorry. But no, I've already picked up the fur in this location. I picked it up. Very first thing I did was pick up fur here. And I'd forgotten you hadn't necessarily seen me do that. What do you mean where the bear is? The bear that comes down that road, you mean? Oh, really? Oh. Hello, fur. But we've had this before, you know, where the fur only seemed to spawn once.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So then the two bear spawns in Interloper are right over there and right down the far end. Would that be an accurate assessment? And I know the one at the far end behind Mackenzie right now does spawn in Interloper, because that's the one that killed me in 101 Ways to Die. So what I can do now is go grab all the... Well, I know he's up on the hill in this place, in a place I was fairly used to seeing him, because like I said, that's the bit where he killed me. Alright, so we have all the fur.
I need to drop something.
Returning to the scene of the crime. Should have stopped to eat. Should have left some fish behind.
I might have to drop some gear.
Okay, time to head back. Yeah, I have gotten into the habit of going off by the pier. It gives actually there are some semi-rational reasons for that. One is you can have wolves right here, which I don't feel like approaching from that direction. If I approach from that direction, I have, it seems to me, a better view of the lake than if I approach from here with this blocking off my view. And that's not me making excuses, that's how I think about it. Because you see, if I come straight this way, I get to see this part of the lake, but I can't see that one. Yeah. It's...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And I just realized I can't make the box yet because I need to go and get... I need to go and get the salt, which I don't have. So... And it's getting... I should have gone and gotten the salt. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's getting cold rapidly. I am not dashing out across the ice. I think I pushed my luck about as far as I can. But seeing as we are talking about it, so yeah, this is why I like this way. This way I get to see everything over here, everything ahead, everything off to the side. And typically when I head out this direction, I am now separated from potential wolves over there by a certain degree of distance. So I feel this gives me a tactical advantage, and there's a wolf right over there. So that's why I feel comfortable coming this way and not that way. But practically, it probably doesn't make a huge amount of difference. But yeah, no, I'm not exactly pushing my luck, but it's getting close-ish. It's a shame it doesn't allow you to make the meat curing box and then stick the salt in afterwards. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah, it needs to be at... Of course, the other thing is I am... That's at 83%, so some of this stuff is actually lasting fairly well. So... tomorrow then, and yes, this is my start to end the trailer tone as I start to die of hypothermia. Tomorrow then, the goal will be get the salt from the trading box, make the meat curing box, stuff it full of wolf, and I've pretty much pushed my luck on how much of those wolf skins I can collect. They're probably going to be gone tomorrow. We'll check and see. But there's almost certainly I've gotten what I can out of those, and honestly I think I did moderately well to get what I did. Enough meat to make dried meat, a few more, 4 more, is it 4 more? Yeah, 4 more wolf skins. I'm ignoring Eugene now. I'm just ignoring this. But I will be back with Warframe this evening if anybody's interested. Warframe is not as structured, obviously, as the Long Dark. It ends up me doing whatever I feel like, especially towards the end of the... Still not paying any attention to Eugene's comments about rug life there. So, yeah, no, I end up in Warframe doing it's a less structured gameplay, especially at the end of the week. But there are still things I want to do this evening, which is why we're doing Warframe this evening. Tomorrow will almost certainly be Soulframe, but I'll be back tomorrow morning. Schedule will be above my head in about 2 minutes. Only losers use rugs? Oh, okay. If you say so, mate. Stop interrupting my end of stream spiel. I think I'm pretty much done with it anyway. So, thank you everybody for watching through with me. It is much appreciated. I hope you all have a good day. I hope everybody gives their fur babies the hugs they deserve if they have access to them. I will see you all. I'll see you all next time.